All right, let's talk about a tool called PopAi. Now, it's designed to tackle a problem that I think pretty much all of us deal with every single day. You know, that feeling of just being buried under a huge mountain of documents and information?
Okay, let's be real for a second. Who feels this? I mean, deep in your soul. That endless fire hose of documents, articles, data. It's just a lot. It's not that we're lazy, it's that we are completely outnumbered. And that feeling right there, that's the exact problem Popeye is built to go after. So yeah, that problem, it definitely has a name. The modern productivity headache. You know the drill, right? You've got this super dense PDF you have to read, your notes are all over the place, and oh yeah, you've got to somehow magically turn all of that into a presentation. The clock's ticking, and the frustration, it's very real. And this is the real kicker, isn't it? You have the information. It's right there. But actually turning it into something polished, something usable, that's a whole other job. It's like having all the ingredients, but still needing to cook a 5-course meal from scratch. That's where all the time and energy just vanishes. Which naturally brings us to Popeye. It's designed to be the cure for that exact headache we were just talking about. So let's break it down. What is this thing really? Okay, so let's cut through all the AI hype for a second. At its core, PopAI is a productivity platform. Its job is to be a bridge. You feed it your content, your PDFs, your notes, whatever, and it helps you turn that mess into something genuinely usable. Think summaries, outlines, even presentations. The whole point is to close that gap between I have the info and I have something to show for it. And a really big piece of the puzzle is that it's a single workspace. Think about it. No more jumping between your PDF reader, your Notes app, and your presentation software. The idea is you bring everything into PopAI. You chat with your documents there, you summarize there, and you build your presentation all in one spot. It's all about keeping your entire workflow contained. So what's actually inside this thing? Well, Popeye isn't just a one-trick pony. It's way more like a digital Swiss Army knife. It's a whole toolkit with a bunch of different features, each one designed to tackle a specific part of that productivity problem. Let's dig into the toolkit. First up, you've got document chat and PDF Q&A. I love how this is described. It gives you interrogate the document energy, right? Instead of rereading a massive PDF for the third time, you can just ask it questions directly. Super powerful. Then there's the presentation generator. If you make a lot of slides, you know the pain. This feature helps you escape what I call formatting purgatory. It just gets the basic structure down so you can focus on what matters. Next up is writing help. You know those moments when your brain is just buffering? This helps you turn those clunky notes into actual readable copy. And finally, the mobile scan feature, which is honestly just brilliant for when you're on the go. You just snap a picture of something, ask a question about it, and you're done. So simple. So when you look at all those tools together, they're all aimed at one single thing: reducing friction. It's all about smoothing out that bumpy road between, oh, what does this even mean? And, okay, here's a polished, presentable thing I can share. All right, so having the tools is great, but how do you actually use them in a smart way? Let's walk through a really practical step-by-step workflow that you could use pretty much every time. Okay, check this out. 5 simple steps. Step 1, just start with your source. Upload your doc, paste in some text, whatever you've got. Step 2, before you do anything else, ask for structure. Don't just dive in. Ask for a summary or an outline. It's like getting a map before you explore. Step 3, now you can ask those targeted questions, things like list the 3 main arguments or define the specific term. Step 4, this is the fun part. Convert it. Turn that structured outline you made into a presentation draft or a report. And then, and this is so important, Step 5, do a quick sanity sweep. That final human check is absolutely crucial. It's what keeps you in control of the final output. Which leads us to what I'm calling the adult in the room caution. Look, AI is an amazing co-pilot. It's incredible for finding things and structuring them fast, but you are still the pilot. You're the expert. So always verify those critical details, the numbers, the key quotes, the big claims against the original source. That's not being paranoid. That's just being competent. It's being the adult in the room. Okay, let's wrap this up. What's the big picture here? What's the ultimate takeaway? And more importantly, who is this actually for? You see terms like students and professionals, but let's be real. This tool is for anyone who is constantly translating raw information into a finished product. If your job is basically to take a bunch of stuff and turn it into something else, a report, a summary, a plan, then you're the target audience. And honestly, these days, that's pretty much all of us. So, just to really nail it down, when should you reach for a tool like PopAI? Well, use it when you need to get the gist of a document, like right now. Use it when you need to turn what you've learned into actual slides or a structured piece of writing. And definitely use it if you're just sick and tired of juggling a million different apps and want one place to do both the thinking and the creating. Look, at the end of the day, a tool like this isn't about replacing your brain. Not at all. It's about giving your brain a cleaner runway. It clears out all the boring, tedious stuff, the rereading, the endless formatting, the painful structuring. It handles all that friction so that you can focus on the actual flight. So the real question isn't what the tool does. The real question is, where are you going to fly?